What's going on, everyone? This is GentooMan here, also known as Rainy. So this story time is going to mark a bit of a sad occasion on this channel, as you may see in the title, because this story is about why I ended up quitting weed. I will open this with a disclaimer that I don't necessarily encourage anyone to start smoking or taking weed in whatever way you're going to take it. Obviously, it is up to you. Where I live, it's legal, and if it is legal and you are of age, do what you want to do. I'm not judging. Like I know a lot of people who do it, and like obviously, like I did it for a time. I made the personal decision to quit. But that's just for me. Like I'm not a judgy person. If you want to do what you want to do, then by all means. This is just the story of why I decided to quit. And I know that's a bit of a sad occasion for the channel because some of the more popular videos on here were about some experiences with it. I still have a good number of stories in the backlog, so fear not. Those stories are not over per se. Like they are, at least for the foreseeable future, but like no, they're not. Like I have stories from the past that I can still tell. I have like a document of stories that I want to tell at some point, and a lot of them are like weed stories that I haven't told yet. But anyways, this was more of a recent experience, and I just wanted to talk about it because it's kind of a good story, and it's just like it's more personal experience, you know. And I'm sitting in front of this mic, like recording these. It's almost like talking to a friend, you know. And I've talked to friends about this in real life. Like, despite how it may seem in some of these videos, this microphone is not my only friend, but I I just like to. Like I say, I like to tell these kinds of stories sometimes. It's a little bit, like it's a bit more personal. I guess it's like kind of funny if you want to look at it that way, but it's just a story. And if you guys like listening to stories, then that's probably why you're on this channel. So, I'll get right into it. I won't waste too much time. So I was set to hang out with one of my friends one night, right? We'll call him, what do we want to call him for today? I'm always so bad at coming up with names. We will call him. Oh man, I don't know. I completely blanked. We'll call him Evan. Okay, so me and my friend Evan, we were gonna hang out one night. Now Evan it's like seasonal with him because it can't be all the time. Like I don't want to like give away his identity if like people know who I am. But anyways, like Evan, like he's pretty big into it, is what I'd say. Like he's pretty big into weed. Like he smokes, he likes to do edibles, and that's just like his thing, right? And then that's okay. Like I'm not judging him for that. Like that's just a thing that he likes to do, and like he really wanted to do it with me. Like we talked about it for a while, and one night he was like, hey, like do you want to come over tonight? Well, like we can do this, and it'll be all like fun and games, and we can get high, and it'll be fun. And now I was down, right? Like I didn't have anything else going on. I was like, yeah, sure, like let's do that. Let's have like a chill night. That sounds like fun. He's like, yeah, totally. Like, let's have a chill night, and like you can stay the night if you need to. Like, obviously, like I don't want you to drive if you're like a little bit too far gone. And I was like, yeah, like we'll see what happens, because like when I was younger, I used to really like the idea of like, yeah, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna stay at my friend's house all night and be there like overnight and then be there the next day. Nowadays, I like to come home to my own bed. I very much prefer sleeping in my own bed over anything else. But yeah, so I went over, he came to my house, and he picked me up, and we had a plan, right? Because me and my friends, like more so my friend group, which like Evan is in like sometimes, more of like a side character to the friend group, if that makes sense. But yeah, so we had a plan, and it's something that we did a lot in the friend group, and we still do to this day. Me and Evan decided to do is we went to like a local thrift store. And what we often do is, like, I've mentioned in videos before, I think maybe, that I like collect DVDs and like Blu-rays and shit and like physical media, right? So I like to do this because it lets me add to the collection. I mean, it doesn't let me add anything good to the collection, but it's like fun memories. Is we'll go to like thrift stores and secondhand stores and stuff like that, and we'll just try and find like the most scuffed ass movie of all time, like just some really weird shit. Like we'll find like a weird movie or like a stupid comedy or just something that looks really dumb that's either going to be really funny or really funny because it's really dumb. And we'll like go get that, we'll like grab a movie, and then we'll go to the store and we'll buy snacks, and we'll just go watch the movie. So me and Evan were going to do that, right? We're like, that sounds like fun, we'll do that. Sounds like a chill night. We can like we can like get high and then like watch a funny movie. Now at this point I had quit smoking, so I told him like I quit smoking altogether, quit smoking cigarettes, and I quit, like, in addition to that I'm like, hey, well, I'm not gonna smoke weed either. So I told him like, yeah, I'm down, but like I'm gonna have to do edibles. Like I don't smoke anymore. I quit smoking and I intend to hold to that. And he's like, yeah, okay, that's fine. So our first stop is we hit a thrift store. We got a couple different movies. That's a problem that often happens is we find like a couple movies that are like, oh, this might be funny, and like I'm the one with the collection, so I'm the one that buys them, and then like at most we watch like one a night, and then I just have like four more that are like in the backlog that we have to get to at some point. I still have like a fuck ton of them. I always thought it'd be like kind of a funny video to do like a ranking of these movies, but it's like the most random assortment of just really fucked movies. So maybe I'll do that, maybe I won't. Let me know in the comments if that's something you guys would like. Anyways, we grab a movie, and then we go over to the store. We grab some snacks. We got some pretty baller snacks. I got this bag of jalapeno cheddar popcorn. And we got these like Jolly Rancher licorice almost with like a bunch of different flavors. So we were set, dude. Like we were set. We had a bunch of banger snacks. And then we went to this dispensary. We got a couple edibles. And then we went back to Evan's house. And then we were kind of just chilling there for a bit. And then we decided that we were going to go on a walk because there was a pizza place nearby that sells pizza by the slice. And he and I have been there together like a lot before. And it's like a good place. So we decided we were going to go on a walk for this pizza. And that's when we were going to like take the things. Like he wanted to smoke and I ended up taking edibles. So I took it before we left. And he was like, I'm gonna smoke on the walk. I'm like, okay, cool, that sounds good. So I took mine, and then we set off on our way. And obviously, as you know, there's the classic "these edibles ain't shit" meme, and that exists for a reason, because it doesn't hit you right away. So a lot of people take time, and they're like, this hasn't hit me, like maybe I should take more, which never do that, by the way. Because it's coming for you. I didn't do that in this story. I didn't take another one. I only took the one. And to be honest with you, I don't know how heavy the dose was. I just like got something that I thought looked good and then I ate it, which is, don't do that. Don't be like me. If you're gonna take something like that, definitely look into what it is. Like, know your limits, know what you can handle. Don't be like me. Don't just like buy a thing and be like, this will probably work, and then like put it in your body. Don't do that. Anyways, that's what I did. And we went for this walk, and we start walking, and we're kind of just like talking. You know, he's smoking his whatever, and we're just talking as friends do. And eventually, we get to the pizza place. He got like. The funny thing with Evan is kind of just like his personality is like, especially if he's like getting high, like I don't know if he's like high or just being himself sometimes. Sometimes he just like acts like a dumbass for the for the lack of better words, but it's like it's like in the most endearing way, you know. It's like it's very charming. Like as we were walking, there was like a police car that had like pulled over a car, and he's like, do you think they're watching us? Do you think they know that I'm high? Like, are they turning around? Are they gonna come get me? And I'm like, no, bro. Like, you're fine. Like, everything's fine. Like, they just pulled over a car. And he's like, are you sure, bro? I'm like, yeah, dude. I'm sure. Like, we're good. He's like, okay. Anyways, a little bit time passes. We get to the pizza place. I grabbed 2 slices because I'm like feeling hungry. I haven't eaten much on this day. So I grabbed 2 slices, and they kind of just like, they give you the slices, they give you a drink. I got a Dr. Pepper because it's like the best soft drink there is. Fight me. There's other good ones, I recognize that, but Dr. Pepper is like king. So I got a Dr. Pepper, and I got 2 slices, and they like give you your slices, and they have like a bunch of sauces you can choose from. I don't even know what the hell I put on. I put on like a garlic sauce and some spicy sauce. I don't know what the fuck I did. I was just excited to eat my pizza. So I start eating my pizza, and we start walking back, and we go like, we kind of like take this loop, right? Like, we're going a different way back to Evan's house than we took to get to the pizza place. And I'm eating my pizza as we're walking through like this parking lot and like back sort of into the neighborhood. And it's almost like we're crossing the road, and I'm looking up at like the sign with the flashing lights to like indicate to cars that there's people crossing the road, because it's the nighttime, right? It's dark. Just something about the sign, I'm like, something doesn't feel right now. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, something about this sign. Like, there's just something that's that's just not right about it. And so we keep walking, and we end up on this road, this street. It's just like a long street, right? Like, you know how neighborhoods are kind of like that. There's just like long streets that like break off into like a bunch of other streets throughout the neighborhood, and we're walking through this because it's like on one of the main roads of like the neighborhood that Evan and I live in. So we live in the same neighborhood. We don't live very far from each other. And we're walking. I remember specifically, we're walking next to this fence, and like I've walked by this fence like for so long, right? Because I've lived in this house for a long time in this neighborhood, and like I've walked this so many times. Like there's so many familiar things along there, and it's not like long. Like it's a long-ish stretch. So there's this fence. It's outside of this like little like community center, right? In this like community center place, and we're walking along it, and I just start to feel weird. Like I feel so strange, you know? And I know people are like, oh yeah, dumbass, it's called like the edibles hitting you. But it's just like, it didn't feel like it's felt before. Like it didn't feel normal. I was kind of just like, nothing felt right. It just felt like I was walking this stretch for like forever, right? And like Evan is going off and he's talking about whatever he's talking about. But I can only focus on one thing, and I'm trying to eat my pizza. So I can either focus on, like, if I'm eating my pizza, like all I'm doing is eating my pizza, and I feel like I'm standing still. Like I don't even feel like I'm moving, but I am moving, but I don't feel like I'm moving. Like I'm not progressing on this street. And then if I'm not paying attention to my pizza, then I'm paying attention to what Evan is saying. But then I'm only paying attention to what he's saying, and I'm like I'm trying to take in what he's saying, but then I feel like I'm not moving again. And so I start to panic and I start thinking about that, and like I have to lock in and like think about like walking forward and actually like covering distance. It was just insane. And it was like that for like the entire walk back to Evan's house, and there was like sections of the walk that I just don't even remember doing. And I don't remember like just multiple aspects of the walk. I remember getting back to Evan's house, and then I remember being back in his basement, and I just kind of like laid down on his couch and just started like scrolling through my phone. And he was still talking, and I felt bad because he was like trying to talk to me and like tell me things, and I was like listening kind of and like doing my best. I just wasn't doing very well. I was just trying to like lock in, right? Because I couldn't focus on one thing. And again, it's like, oh yeah, that's just what it's like being high. But it was just like something about it, man. It just like gave me a panic attack, and I just like something felt wrong. Like I constantly felt like I needed to wake up. Like, you know that moment in a dream where like something happens, you're like, hey, this isn't right because this is a dream. Like this isn't real life. This would never happen in real life. I felt like that like constantly. So I was like scrolling through my phone and just trying to like just scroll through my Instagram and like look at memes or whatever. I even ended up opening like my work chat just to like read the messages. I opened like my Snapchat, sent a couple snaps and stuff like that. I went to the bathroom, like trying to like wash my face. I was just trying to like lock the fuck in, right? And I was like fighting this battle while Evan's trying to talk to me, and like Evan like plays a lot of music. So he's like a drum set, but he wasn't playing the drum set because it's like the nighttime and he would have woken up his parents. But he's like playing the guitar. He's got like a harmonica thing on. And he's like, yeah, like, listen, dude, like, I wrote these songs, like, I want to play them for you. Can I do that? I'm like, yeah, dude, like, of course. And I'm trying to pay attention because, like, he's a really talented dude. And I was, like, trying to listen to it, but I was also trying to, like, not die from a panic attack. And, like, of course I don't tell him this, right? Like, I'm trying to lock in on my own. Then eventually, like, he stops playing music. I'm still, like, losing my mind. And he put these, like, you want to put on a vinyl and, like, listen to a vinyl? And I'm like, yeah, that sounds cool. That might be, like, relaxing, I'm thinking to myself. So he puts on I don't know the name of the album, but you know the song Roundabout by Yes? It's like, it was a meme. So there's something on my desktop? Okay. It was like a meme. It's like, it was a meme for all. It was like the To Be Continued meme. It's in the end of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's like the ending thing. Anyways, that song, the album of that song, we ended up listening to this entire album while I was trying to lock in. And I managed to lock in for, like, a second and be like, yo, dude, like, there's this song you need to play. I'm probably pronouncing this horribly fucking wrong, but it's like Pruitt Ego and Prophecies. It's from the Watchmen soundtrack when Dr. Manhattan's like building the glass castle on Mars. And we both just kind of sit in silence and listen to this. And it was like kind of funny because it just like sounds profound. And the whole time that we're listening to the music, we open those fuck ass Jolly Rancher Twizzler. I don't even think they were Twizzlers. They're like Jolly Rancher licorice. And we're like rating the flavors and like what's the best one. They came in like two packages, because one package was like the blue raspberry and the cherry, and then the other one was the watermelon and the green apple. So we like try them individually and like twist them together to see what like the best thing was. And it was kind of fucked up, man. But that was it. And then like after the music, I still wasn't locked in. Like I still felt like I was dying. So he was like, "Yeah, man, like let's just relax, and like I'll throw on Adventure Time or something." So he throws on an episode of Adventure Time, and I get like locked into Adventure Time, right? Like I'm so invested. It's like the episode with the horse, you know, with like the meme where it's like the horse is in our house. Is that a meme, or do I just remember that? Anyways, we're watching Adventure Time, and I have this bag of jalapeno cheddar popcorn. Dude, I violated that bag throughout like one episode of Adventure Time. I had like eaten the entire bag of popcorn, and it was fucking delicious. Anyways, I ended up like sort of coming down after that, and while we were watching Adventure Time, I ended up coming down and like feeling more like I was in reality. And again, like this entire story, as I'm telling it, sounds just like, oh yeah, the fucking idiot got high and was like, oh that was really weird. But I don't know, man. It's just I don't really know how to describe it. It was just not a good experience. Like I'm glad I was just like with my homie and kind of just chilling the whole time. Otherwise, it could have been a lot worse. But it just wasn't it for me. So because of that, I decided that I'm kind of quitting the whole thing. So yeah, that's my personal experience. I don't even know if this is a good story. I think it's like interesting. It's not like the most interesting thing I've ever told on this channel, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. The moral of the story, I guess, is like know your limits, know what's for you, and it's okay to not want to do those things. Like it's okay to like do things that you want to do. Like I said, live your life. It's just not for me, but just it's important to know like what's for you and what isn't, because I know I could easily find myself in a situation again where I have like the opportunity to do this, and like I don't really want to feel like that again, at least not for the foreseeable future. So I guess moral of the story is take care of yourselves. Anyways, you guys, that's pretty much the story. I don't really have anything else to add to it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the story. This was a bit of a longer one. I apologize. Hope you guys did enjoy it though. Leave a like if you did and subscribe if you're new. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I will catch you all in the next one. See you later. Take care.